Welcome to Magical Toy Box Tales, a magical world where stories come to life and adventure is everywhere. Hi, friends. I'm Sluggle Sprout. Ready to dream, imagine, and explore. Every story is filled with wonder, fun, and surprises just for you. Let's make new friends, discover new worlds, and have so much fun together. Alright friends, it's story time. Let's sit nicely, get our ears wide open, and get ready to listen closely. I can see some eager faces already. Well done! Who's ready to hear an amazing story? Okay, here we go.
The baby bear who got into a sticky situation. Once upon a time, deep in the heart of the woods, where the trees swayed like gentle dancers and the rivers hummed sweet melodies, lived a kind and gentle bear named Bami. Bami wasn't like other bears who gobbled up honey without thinking. She loved the golden treat, but she also cared about the bees who made it. One bright morning, as Bami padded through the woods, a delicious scent tickled her nose. She followed it until she reached an old oak tree, with a hive so big it almost looked like a honey castle. Golden honey dripped from the edges, glistening in the sunlight. Bami's tummy rumbled. That looks so good," she whispered. But just as she was about to take a closer look, a tiny voice buzzed in her ear. "Excuse me, bear. What do you think you're doing?" Bami blinked and looked around. A little bee, wearing the tiniest pair of pollen-dusted wings, hovered in front of her. "Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't going to take any. Well, I was thinking about it, but I didn't want to upset you," Bami admitted. The little bee crossed its tiny arms. "That's nice of you to ask. My name's Buzzzy. And you're right, making honey is hard work. My sisters and I fly all day long, gathering nectar, then turn it into sweet honey for the hive." Bami nodded. "I understand. I wouldn't want anyone taking my snacks without asking either." Buzz's wings twitched nervously. "Actually, maybe we can share some honey with you." Bami's ears perked up. "Really? Well, we have a little problem." Just then, the bushes rustled behind them. Before Bami could react, a blur of fur dashed toward the hive. "Hey! Stop!" Buzzzy shouted. The intruder was none other than Rusky the Raccoon, the sneakiest snack thief in the forest. With quick little paws, he reached for the hive, but... splat! A big glob of sticky honey dripped right onto Rusky's head. "Bleck!" Rusky groaned, shaking off the honey. Okay, you caught me. But it's not fair, honey is so tasty. Why should bears and bees be the only ones to enjoy it?" Bami stepped forward. "Because the bees work hard for it, Rusky. You can't just take things that don't belong to you." Rusky crossed his arms. "But I don't know how to make anything as good as honey. What am I supposed to do?" Bami thought for a moment. Then, she had an idea. "What if you helped the bees instead of taking from them?" she suggested. Rusky tilted his head. "Help? How?" Buzzard buzzed excitedly. "Well, our hive could use some fixing. Some of the honeycombs are wobbly, and the entrance is too wide, other animals keep sneaking in." Rusky's eyes twinkled. I am pretty good with my paws. Maybe I could help." That afternoon, Rusky, Bami, and the bees got to work. Rusky used twigs and leaves to reinforce the hive, making it sturdier. Bami kept watch, scaring off nosy animals who tried to sneak in. And the bees, grateful for their new helpers, worked even harder to make fresh honey. When they finished, Buzzer flew up to them. "Rusky, you did a great job. The hive is stronger than ever." Rusky beamed with pride. "So, Does this mean I get some honey? Buzzzy giggled. Of course. But this time, you earned it. The bees gave Rusky a small honeycomb piece, and they even saved a special jar for Bami, as a thank you for protecting them. From that day on, Rusky never stole honey again. Instead, he became the bees' official honey helper, making sure the hive stayed safe and strong. And Bami? She learned that kindness, fairness, and teamwork make everything sweeter. The end.
Imagine you have a favorite snack, and someone tries to take it without asking. How would you feel? In this story, Bami the Bear learns that honey is special because bees work hard to make it. Instead of taking what isn't hers, she listens, helps, and finds a fair way to share. Even Rusky the Raccoon, who wanted to take honey, learns that working together is better than sneaking and stealing. When we respect others, help each other, and work as a team, everyone gets a sweet reward. Do you enjoy today's story? There are so many more waiting for you. Click subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the bell so you never miss on the next exciting tale.